of the highest order. This country does not belong to Muslims alone. It does not belong to Sokoto people alone. It belongs to all of us. And Gumi does not have the right.
Guys, gather here. Asari dokubo, for the first time, he make sense in his life. For the first time, he made sense in his life. I know that he also made some blunder here. But for the first time, he spoke sense in his life. It doesn't, erase all his antecedents and all his evil against his own people. It doesn't erase it, but I want you to gather to understand what Asari dokubo now is now up to. Asari dokubo don't blast Gumi for Sheki. Is it Shekiri Gumi or Gumi of the northern state? As Gumi don't come out say Twike must be removed. So Asari dokubo don't blast them right and center. Asari dokubo blast the appointment of your, what do you call him? Your presidency. The appointment in the presidency. Asari dokubo don't blast them left, right, and center. But now, it is now time for Asari dokubo to learn his lesson. Because when we begin to say Nigeria is not for you, Nigeria is not for Asari dokubo, wristwatch and cup of tea. Nigeria is not for you, Asari dokubo. You don't see him as he dey play in the show. And another something Asari dokubo said here, he confirmed the relationship between Nigeria and Israel all these years. Asari dokubo don't come out to confirm him. I want you to listen to Asari dokubo. You will see the relationship between Israel and Nigeria all these years. And secondly, Asari dokubo come out to say that Nigeria is not for Islam. So it is only now Asari dokubo don decode say Nigeria no be for Islam alone. But Asari dokubo all this while, Asari dokubo was, dancing, dining with the Islam because they were in power. Today now, he don't realize himself because now he's another man where no be fanatic Muslim that is sitting in the position of power. Asari dokubo don't grow wings to talk. And of course, he made a lot of sense in some of what things he said here, not all of it. He made a lot of sense in some of the things he said here. Now he is calling on Malami to bring the 600 million he stole from the oil sale that is coming from the land of Asari dokubo and other Biafra land, Igbo land. Asari dokubo now is now opening his eyes.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are listening to me. The crisis in the Middle East has gone for so long, and a lot of people have died in trying to live their life as human beings. It is very funny that people talk about the right of the Jews to defend themselves, but they do not give the same right to the Palestinians to defend themselves. I've never seen anybody who says the Palestinians have the right to defend themselves. They are living on their land. People came and collected their land, chased them out of their homes, made them refugees, cut off their water supply, cut off their electricity supply, allowed them to seek adequate and proper medical care. And the world is watching. Like I said, we have lost our humanity. Human beings have lost their humanity. We cannot say the truth. But this Palestinian conflict, I call it Palestinian conflict because as far as I'm concerned, there is no country known as Israel. Israel is an occupying force, an imposition from the Western nation, and its existence there is an abnormality. It ought not to exist there. If Europe and America want an Israel, they should go and build Israel for them in America or in Europe or in Germany or in Great Britain, in Ireland, in anywhere they want to. Certainly not on other people's land. I say it without missing words. Now, this thing is shifting into Nigeria. Nigerians made comment, but I want to take 3 comments that I've heard from Muslims who should be ashamed of themselves. You volunteer yourself, you go there and you fight on behalf of humanity. As we are talking today, the Orthodox Church, the main cathedral of the Orthodox Church in Gaza was bombed. The Christians, all the Christians came out. Christian leaders in Gaza came out to clearly say that Israel was responsible for the bombing of the Baptist hospital. Israel was responsible. They made it very clear that Israel was responsible. That the idea, the Israeli Defense Force, called them to warn them to evacuate the hospital on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before the bombing of the hospital. So this lying psychopath called Joe Biden, who had brought America down, had totally destroyed America, the reputation of America. If America has any shred of reputation, this man has totally destroyed it. This psychopath, Joe Biden, has totally destroyed it. A liar. He came out that 40 children, babies were decapitated, were beheaded. It turns out to be a lie. He gave American bomb to Zionist occupiers of Palestinian land to bomb a Christian hospital where both Christian, Muslims, and others were sheltering, killing men, women, and children. Over 800 people have been confirmed dead. May Allah consign these evil men to the fire of hell. May they burn and burn and burn in the fire of hell. Now, coming to Nigeria, I heard Sheikh Gumi. I've never agreed with Sheikh Mahmoud Ahmed Gumi. I've never agreed with him. And when he makes statements, he should not make statements that thinks that Nigeria is a Muslim country. He should not come out and say, because this is a Muslim ticket, that we should be oblivious of the fact that there are other religious sentiments present in Nigeria. When you have the sense of entitlement, when you have the sense that, oh, you alone have the right, you alone, your opinion alone counts, you do not even have the power to enforce it. It was Gowan, a Christian, who broke diplomatic relationship with Israel. It was a Muslim, Ibrahim Babangida, that we established diplomatic relationship with Israel. A Muslim. I was in the university at the University of Calabar. They said, when we establish diplomatic relationship with Israel, there will be El Dorado, our farms, everything will work. Israel will bring our technology. They will do this. And those of us who knew that this apartheid entry cannot bring anything, cannot benefit us, we cried out as student unionists in the school. We said this was a scam, and it has really shown. Israel has been one of the most corrupt scams in Nigeria. NNPC has been paying them money for the guiding of our pipeline, for all different sort of